landscape. The student newspaper at San Antonio College will stop operating after running for nearly 100 years. Operations are set to stop in December. Former staff writers say it was more than a class and a newspaper. It was a place for minority students to be empowered and have access to the world. Tonight, we learn about the 3 factors that led to its shutdown.
If you look at all the newsrooms around San Antonio or throughout the U.S. and around the world, the SAC alumni that have come to the Ranger, they're everywhere.
Managing editor Rocky Garza is one of just a handful of students that make up the Ranger online newspaper this semester. Low student enrollment in journalism classes, the retirement of 3 key faculty advisors, and the pandemic have all contributed to the troubled publication's demise.
The Association of Collegiate Press named it one of the 100 best student newspapers in the nation. You have to look at the value of that.
Even with the great accolades, the paper won't make it. A look in their archives takes you to a trip through college and community history. On the walls are photos of former staff who got their lunch in this newsroom. People like Elena Radillas, who writes for People magazine.
The start of it all was San Antonio College, the Ranger, where they taught me the basics. It's because of them that this whole trajectory happened, that now I am at People magazine.
The only reason why I was able to get to my point in my career is because SAC was so affordable. It was an entry point for kids like me who, are low income.
The shutdown of the 95-year-old student paper was shared by folks across social media, including politicians.
In a statement, the college president says they have no intention of discontinuing student journalism, and they're looking at different ways of bringing it back.
Really ask and look around. You see SAC has played a big impact in the community.
And take a look. This is the last actual published newspaper back in April 22nd, 2019. Since then, the paper has only been online. Back then, if you take a look here at the staff, there was about a dozen staff writers. Right now, there's only a handful of active staff. Steve?
It's a loss. A lot of local journalists got their start at the Ranger at SAC. All right, make your mammo the message. Make your mammogram the message. One of the hospitals downtown, looks like it might be Methodist, Metropolitan Methodist maybe, with that message up on the side of their hospital tonight. Beautiful night, Adam.
It is. Beautiful day today, a beautiful night, and get ready for another pleasant day tomorrow. Low humidity is going to remain the rule until Sunday. That means more pleasant mornings until Sunday, and then sunny and dry conditions as well. So let's take a look at the temperatures across the state right now. Pretty comfortable out there. For the most part, right around 70 degrees. Even 63 in Marfa, 65 Austin, Amarillo down to 59 at this hour. Afternoon readings were a little above average, but morning readings tomorrow will be actually a few degrees below average. So kind of a give and take out there. Wide-ranging temperatures now. 82 Del Rio, 80 Cotulla. Meanwhile, 68 Victoria, 65 in Fredericksburg. But let's fast forward to tomorrow morning. We're talking mid-50s in the hill country. Kerrville, Fredericksburg, 56. Canyon Lake, 58. Even Gonzales, 59. And then low to mid-60s as you head farther south of Highway 90. More specifically, Stone Oak, 59. Bernie, 57. Elmendorf, Von Ormy, meanwhile, at 62. Now, whatever way you cut it, comfortable out there and still running below average. Near to slightly below average all the way through Saturday with low temperatures in the lower 60s. But then by Sunday, that's when the humidity's back, and it's no coincidence with the return of mugginess that warmer mornings are back as well. Whenever we've got that thick moisture content in our air, well, temperatures don't fall off much at night. So dew points right now in the 50s, comfortable and pleasant, and this is going to be the rule all the way through Saturday. We talked about this before. Dewies bump up again on Sunday. You'll feel the stickiness in the air, and that means warmer mornings as well. I want to talk about our overall weather pattern, and we're going to start with the water vapor satellite imagery. I don't show you this very often, but what I want to point out here is this red and orange area indicates drier air aloft in our atmosphere. The purples, that's where there's a lot of moisture. Obviously, over Texas and San Antonio, we've got the dry air in place. But flanking us here over Memphis and over Las Vegas are these wound up upper level disturbances causing widespread areas of showers and storms. So some folks have been getting the rain and even some much needed rain in the desert Southwest and some severe thunderstorms associated with it in Arizona and more ongoing showers and storms throughout the mid-South and the southeastern U.S. These systems will continue to move away from us. Neither of them are headed towards us. Actually, what we're going to have is an upper level high, a blue H, not a big blue H, just a blue H moving in that's going to keep us sunny, high, and dry over the next several days. We will see this little dip in the flow come in as we get into Sunday night, Monday, but odds don't really favor any rain chances with it, unfortunately. I mean, at least we had some rain last week, but I get greedy and would like a little bit more, but I guess if you can't get the rain, at least it feels good outside. Near 60 in the morning tomorrow. Blue skies all day again. Low humidity, 91 the high. Not much of a breeze, though. There won't be much movement to the air. Light and variable wind. Calm most of the day. More of the same all the way through Saturday. Then that mugginess is back on Sunday. And really the warmest we'll get is 93, but that's still above average for this time of year.
I guess that's fall for you in San Antonio.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll get a little cooler once we hit the heart of
You know
fall,
when you
but, yeah.
carve the pumpkin and you
it
carve it too
melts?
early and it just starts.
Yeah. It happens quite often.
All right, so the Cowboys make a surprise announcement.
Oh, this is a bombshell. We're talking about Jalen Smith, who is a great comeback story in the history of the NFL.
Yeah.
When we come back, he's no longer with the Dallas Cowboys as of tonight. When we come back, we'll find out why and the big game and our big game coverage this Friday night coming up.
Pro football coverage, powered by Davis Law Firm.
A bombshell dropped in Dallas tonight when the news broke that the Cowboys released Jalen Smith, even though he still owe him $7.2 million. ESPN broke the story tonight just before 8 o'clock after his falling out of favor with new defensive coordinator Dan Quinn after the Cowboys drafted both Micah Parsons and Jabril Cox. But most thought it was Leighton Vander Esch's job that was on the line since it was in the last year of his contract. After the Cowboys chose not to exercise his fifth-year option, Smith was a great comeback story after a severe knee injury in his final college game for Notre Dame, only to have the Cowboys take a chance on him with a second-round draft pick in 2016 as he worked his way back from nerve damage for a full season before he was back on the field wearing the star in 2017 and making it to the Pro Bowl in 2019 when he signed a 5-year extension worth $64 million, with $35 million of that guaranteed. The UTSA Roadrunners will try and make school history again this season when they go after their 6th win in a row to kick off the 2021 schedule when they face Western Kentucky Hilltoppers on the road this Saturday. They matched their best start at 5-0 from the 2012 season with a 24-17 victory over UNLV. Now they're looking to go 6-0 like never before. The Roadrunners come into this matchup as 3.5-point underdogs, even though Western Kentucky is 1-3. But don't let the record fool you because they're coming off a 48-31 loss to Michigan State, where the quarterback Bailey Zappi from Victoria threw for 488 yards in the loss and has already amassed over 1,700 yards in the air with 16 touchdowns. The Roadrunners know what they're up against.
I feel like this is really like the first air raid team I've really seen for real. But you know, they're a great team, like I've been saying. You know, just as far as the way they run routes, how they mesh well with each other. You know, they definitely, you can definitely tell that they have real chemistry with each other. You know, they have a real feel for the game. They're all smart players, and just the way that that they just move around on the field, you can tell that they're very skilled. In the pass game, and the quarterback is the head of that, and he does a great job taking control. So they're going to be a great challenge, especially like I said, going up there and playing them. So we're going to have to make sure we really prepare and ready to take on that challenge.
Kickoff at Western Kentucky on Saturday will be at 6 p.m. The Spurs are in Detroit tonight to prepare for their first road game of their 2021 preseason tomorrow after destroying the Utah Jazz 111-85 last night in their debut. Not a bad start for first-round draft pick Joshua Primo, the youngest player in the draft at 18. He's growing up fast. He tied DeJounte Murray for leading scorer, but did it with less time on the court, 17 points in 18 minutes. That included 3 3-pointers on 7 of 8 shooting off the bench. It was fun for the young gun playing in that big of an arena.
It was crazy, honestly, just knowing that I haven't played in front of a big crowd like that ever. So just hearing that, we have great fans, I mean clearly, and they made sure that we all knew it during this game, so it was good.
See how he does in Detroit tomorrow at 6 o'clock. The big game and our big game coverage Friday night. Next. The big game and our big game coverage this Friday night takes place in Orem Stadium. The Cowboys of Alamo Heights, where the undefeated Mules, ranked number 5 in 12's top 12, welcome the also undefeated Floresville Tigers, ranked number 9. Not only is this a district opener for both teams, 15-5A Division II, it's for the district lead as well, with both coming in at 5-0 into this game. The Tigers have posted wins against Antonian, Southwest, Southwest Legacy, Southside, and Liburnia, led by running back Darian Murphy, who's one of the top 10 running backs in the area, with 688 yards and 12 touchdowns. And Mules have kicked Bernie, Churchill, Central Catholic, Canyon Lake, and Wimberley 7-0 in a great defensive stand, led by dual threat quarterback James Sobey, who has 832 yards in the air, 11 touchdowns, another 193 on the ground, with an additional 3 TDs.
It's very important. We're going into it 0-0. That's the thought on our mind. So we want to get this first district victory and just try to set up the rest of district play.
They're a big physical team. They're not going to lay over for a 5-0 team. They're 5-0 too. They want to keep 6-0. So do we. So it's going to be a battle of the teams.
All right, kickoff Friday night at Orem Stadium will be at 7 p.m. and KSAT 12 Sports will be there. Great matchups tonight in high school volleyball. East Central hosting Steele in District 27 6A. This one heads to a 5th set. The Hornets take the lead. Nicole Pruski drills a shot off the block and out, 13-12 EC, but Steele answers back. Sydney Rodriguez gets up for the huge block. The Knights win it 3-2, improve to 6-2 in district. In District 26 3A, Randolph taking on Marion. Rohawks rolling. Riley Ramiro calls her own number with a dump shot, 12-6 Rohawks. Then Erica Washington hammers one through the block. Randolph wins the match 3-0. They're 8-0 in district. We have highlights from both of these matches and from Liburnia versus Cuero on our website later tonight. So our Andrew Seeley was all over the place tonight.
He was. Can we go back to Jalen Smith?
Yeah, I'm still stunned. Yes.
Being let go by the Cowboys.
Yep.
I mean, he could still be picked up by another team.
Absolutely, he could. And the reason the Cowboys would save the $9 million next year on the salary cap. But yes, he will find work easily.
Yeah. If not, he's got $35 million to
well,
fall back
plus
up.
add the 7, so 42. He'll be okay.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Don't worry about him.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back.